and live another 20 years, would you do it? Well, that's what one Salt Lake man did for his neighbor and travel buddy when he gave him a kidney.
This week, we're featuring stories from the Intermountain Medical Center Transplant Services, and our continued partnership with IMC. Good for Utah's Najjar Crow shows us the importance of a living organ donation.
Take a look at this handsome pair traveling with their wives and friends all over the world. Trips taken over the years while Paul Neff carried around a donated kidney from his brother.
It gives you a new lease on life and a new opportunity to kind of get a second look at things.
But all the fun came to an abrupt end just a month ago.
My nephrologist at one time said, you know, you're starting to run out of time.
His brother's kidney was nearing the end.
One of my friends at one time looked at me and said, "You're green."
Paul slipped back into kidney failure.
You're going to become anemic, weak, tired, you retain fluid, your blood pressure very high.
Intermountain Medical Center transplant nephrologist Reiad Najjar says in Utah there's about 1,000 people on kidney dialysis, and it's a 3-year wait for a kidney transplant, unless someone you know makes the sacrifice.
You hate to ask anybody for anything, let alone a kidney.
But before Paul needed to ask, his buddy Glenn Buma stepped up.
I had a friend in need, and I had an opportunity to help him. There was no reason not to do that.
So he did. You can see the day of the operation in these photos. Glenn ready to give his friend Paul a kidney.
People who have kidney donor from living person, they have the best outcome and the best quality of life.
And that's what happened here. Glenn and Paul both say they had successful surgeries with little pain and downtime.
I felt in very good hands the whole time.
And Dr. Najjar says better technology and better practices mean better organ donation.
In a small incision, there is no large incision, and it's way tolerated after surgery. The rate of rejection way less than many years ago, and the side effect of the anti-rejection is way safer than before.
Just weeks after major surgery, both Paul and Glenn are pretty much back to normal.
You wake up with a new kidney, your blood's clean, your levels are back to normal. It's quite an experience. It's a new beginning.
And a fresh start to get back to what they love doing the most, traveling.
We'll be back on a plane. We'll be heading to Europe probably within the next couple of months.
Again, that was Najjar Crow reporting. Tomorrow, we learn more about organ donation, the tough decision family members must make after a loved one passes away. You can find all of our Intermountain Medical Center transplant service stories at goodforutah.com.
Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast. Certified